Hey sweet friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. I'm Nicole. This is Lazy Creek Homestead. On my channel, I like to share things like what's for dinners, grocery haul, lots of recipe inspiration. I love to be in the kitchen. I sprinkle in a little bit of mom life and what's going on our homestead. We've been homesteading our little property here in New Hampshire for 10 plus years. I'm a mama to 4 boys, and you never know the love and the chaos you'll find here. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button. It's free, and we share all kinds of great things. So I hope to see you around. Today's video, I am sharing 3 awesome, delicious, and easy desserts. Kind of an inspiration to just maybe find what you got already in the house or jazz up something new. I love to encourage you to change up the flavors and play around with recipes. So let's get in the kitchen and I'll share with you these 3 delicious, incredibly easy desserts. Hello friends, and welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to share with you one of my little experiments. I'm going to a get-together and I was asked to bring dessert, and if you know me, I love my no-bake pies. I'm going to use this pistachio instant pudding, and I usually do instant pudding mix and some cream cheese and then the whipped topping. But I have this regatta cheese that needs to be used up. So I'm going to try to mix the regatta cheese in. So we're going to put the regatta cheese, mix it all up. I'm going to put a little bit of my homemade vanilla extract, a little bit of this almond extract. I'm going to give that a good mix, and then we will put in our milk and our instant pudding and mix that together, and then fold in our whipped topping. And I have these little graham cracker crust that we're going to use. So come along with me and let's see how this little experiment works out. Alright, so we have our extracts and our regatta cheese in here. So I'm just going to give that a good mix. And then I'm going to add in the milk and the pudding mixture. I actually had a little bit of evaporated milk left from a recipe earlier. So I'm using a little bit of evaporated milk and some whole milk. Alright, we'll get our instant pudding in here and get it all mixed together. Alright, so we have our instant pudding added into the mix here. I'm just going to mix the pudding and the regatta cheese and the milk all together. And once this starts to thicken a little bit, we will put in our whipped topping. Alright, so we've mixed this all together and our pudding has sat for a few minutes. I'm going to add in about half of my 8-ounce container of the whipped topping, and then we're just going to kind of fold that all together. And we're just going to fold in our whipped topping so it doesn't kind of deflate. Just fold it like this. Just takes a few seconds to work it all in. And then we're going to just put this into our little prepared graham cracker crust and chill for a little while. And then I'm going to top them with slivered almonds. I would use pistachio, but I don't have any. So we're going to just put our filling into our little pie crust. And then we will put them in the fridge to just kind of get a little bit more thicker, and then I'm just going to put a few little sliced almonds on top. We've already taste tested this and it is really good, so adding the regatta cheese is definitely a win-win. Alright, so I'm going to decorate my little pies with some slivered almonds. So I'm just going to just place them into the pudding. like so. And you can make this with whatever flavored pudding you like. You don't have to add nuts. This is just an idea. I encourage you to just kind of work with it and do whatever you'd like. But here are my little pies that I'm going to bring to my gathering. And I hope you guys enjoyed these, and it gives you some inspiration to make a dessert sometime soon. So I'm throwing together a quick dessert. I have a yellow cake mix in here and 2 eggs, and I always replace the water with milk and the oil with butter. So I have a half cup of melted butter, and I'm just going to give that a good mix. So I got my cake mix all mixed up, and I got a bunch of strawberry jam, so I'm adding some of that right to my cake mix. Let's just stir that right in. So we have our strawberry jam all mixed into a cake batter, and I am just going to put this into my baking dish and cook it in my 350-degree oven. So for our strawberry cake, I have just some of this whipped strawberry cream cheese. We just happen to have this in the refrigerator. My son loves this on blueberry bagels. And about half of this container left, so about 8 ounces. And I just sweetened it with some powdered sugar. And I'm going to add this to some whipped topping. And that's going to be the frosting for our strawberry cake. And here is our strawberry cake out of the oven and all cooled. And I just mixed our cream cheese and the whipped topping together. And that's how I'm going to frost our cake. And here is our strawberry cake. Just pretty much ingredients I already had on hand, and it's absolutely delicious. You can change up the flavors any which way you want. Ice cream birthday cake. So for this ice cream birthday cake, we did a layer of peanut butter ice cream and a layer of salted caramel. So delicious. This is such an easy cake. I made it in a summer dessert video. I'll link that below for full.